Hey everyone and welcome to another Warframe video. Today we're taking a look at a little bit of extra footage that Dee has very kindly provided for us all, and quickly talking about some of the upcoming features and stuff that I'm excited for. Let's start by taking a quick look at Garuda. She's not very different from her dev stream show-off, apart from the fact that her 4 is no longer what is actually shown in the footage they got given. This was actually recorded before that change was made, so I'm not going to talk about Garuda much at all, really. The one thing I do want to say is, damn, she's a good-looking frame. I wasn't a fan of how Revenant looked, but Garuda looks amazing. She's very sleek, very elegant. Definitely excited to get to try her out for sure. Then we have the kit guns, and well, we don't have that much information here. The footage they've given us seems to show off a few bits and pieces. Seems like we've got potentially 4 chambers, 4 grips, and maybe 15 loaders. Although this is obviously at the time of recording, so there might even be more now. This seems to work a lot like the Zors, which honestly isn't very surprising, and is something I'm looking forward to. It looks like there's going to be potential for some really interesting combinations, especially since some of the grips seem to talk about having bonuses to either beam or non-beam weapons, so we can safely assume some of the chambers are going to be beams. The chambers we can see in the footage aren't that descriptive, to be honest, so we can't really tell what they're going to do. As well as the loaders, but we've seen some for like increasing total ammo, and there's one for magazine size, but with 15 potentially to choose from, there could be some really cool combinations. I'm really excited for the kit guns, to be honest. I think they're going to be a ton more fun to play around with than the Zors are. So much more that you can do with them. They've got like, in terms of like, it's so much more they can do with them even, is what I mean. You've got reloads, you've got fire rate, you've got the sounds of the shot. There's so much more they can do to help them feel unique and different that the Zors just don't have. And honestly, it's got me really excited for those kit guns. Then we have the mower pets, which looks like 4 models. They look like they're going to have the ability to control like the abilities of the mower. The Oloro, which has a tractor beam and a hacker, and honestly, I have no idea what hacker might do, although tractor beam sounds like it might either pull enemies or even loot towards the mower. Sounds pretty vague, and I'm going to need to sort of try it out to get a hang of what it actually does. The other one has a stasis field and a shockwave stomp, which sounds a lot like a field that's going to slow enemies down, kind of like a mini M Prime without the damage buff, and also the stomp from a shockwave mower, so that should be really, really good crowd control. The core appears to be the defences of the mower, with the Drex being strong shields but light armour. I imagine one is going to be sort of high health and one's going to be high armour or something like that. And it's going to actually allow you to have specific mowers for specific frames, which is kind of an interesting concept. And that's kind of built around their base stats, so the base stats of the actual frame. Like Inaros would be something would be amazing with a really high health mower, for example. Since when you've got Link health going on, that's going to end up with all the health in the world. Mag, which has high shields, would really be very good with a high shield mower. That sort of thing. And it actually sounds really pretty interesting. And I can't wait to delve into those combinations and try and work out, like, frame and mower combinations to try and work out, you know, really good combos. I can't wait. It's going to be really, really good. The gear actually sounds like a lot like utility for mowers. The Munich gear is going to give ammo every 20 seconds for one of your weapon types you're carrying, and that would synergize really well with like ammo mutation, to be honest. Or it might even negate the need for ammo mutation entirely. I hope it gives the ammo directly to you though, rather than just randomly dropping it on the mower, because that would actually be kind of annoying, but we're going to have to see how that works. The Phasor sounds like the Diriger's sort of electricity attack. I just love that, I'm firing my Phasor. But basically it's going to be low damage with a high chance for an electric proc, and that will be quite nice for combining with condition overload. The Harpoon, which is like the Harpax Harpoon, pulling enemies down every 10 seconds, that's really nice crowd control for that one too. Would be really nice to combine that with ground attacks from some of the fist weapons, like Hagaki or something like that. And then you've got the Cryo gear, which is basically the Glaceon dealing cold damage for 6 seconds, and then it's going to take 4 seconds to recharge. Not sure whether this is going to have a high chance to proc cold, but if it does, that could also be really nice crowd control and synergy with condition overload as well. So with all that info, I'm really looking forward to mower pets. I mean, we've all been looking forward to mower pets for a really long time now. And honestly, this new info and a little bit of insight into some of the stuff that's actually coming for them has me really excited. I'm liking the look of them a lot, and I cannot wait to get my hands on them. And finally, my little breakdown of this footage is something that I've not seen before, and that is the new fishing mechanics. Seems to have answered one question I had before, which is, are the economies of the planes and the Fortuna going to be linked? Because as you can see in the footage, it's a brand new type of fishing spear. So we're likely going to have to start back at the beginning again with standing to get the spears, and likely the mining lasers, and also the specific fish lures and everything like that. That's got me a little bit worried, and I hope that the grind is a little less than the planes, especially if we're going to have to keep doing this literally every time a new world comes out. But the other thing it seems to be is that the new fishing looks like it's going to have that skill-based overhaul that mining is also getting. You can see that when the fish gets caught, it gets a bar put up on the bottom, and then you've got to stop the moving marker inside of the specific zone to catch the fish. This might make fishing more interesting, it might make it more frustrating. I don't know quite how it's going to work. I'm guessing harder, bigger fish are going to have smaller zones. Maybe you can even mod around it. Potentially, maybe we'll get mods for like fishing to increase those zones, or slow down the bar as it's moving. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Perhaps they're even going to be like bonuses on the spears themselves. It's going to be interesting to see quite where they go with that. And that pretty much covers all the new stuff in this B-roll footage that I've not seen on the dev streams before. With Fortuna launching this week, we're going to see all of the new shiny stuff that comes, and finally get our hands on this incredible new open world area. I am really looking forward to it, and I hope that you are too. I'm going to be taking a break from videos for a couple of days so I can make sure I'm well rested and well prepared, make sure I can do a really long stream when Fortuna launches. I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek, and I thank you all for watching. I shall see you all out in Fortuna. Catch you later, bye bye.